Dear Mum garden was inspired by a storybook called Dear Mum. We worked closely with the Columbia company who produced the story. And I wanted something different, I wanted something unique, something befitting of Cardiff, being the capital city of Wales. And I felt just having one or two of the characters from the story would be good. However, what if somebody wasn't aware of the Dear Mum story? What if they didn't know what Dear Mum was or what it meant? And so I set to work with our supplier to make sure that we could create the whole story for anybody to follow as they walk around this beautiful garden. Memorial Garden is designed to provide a therapeutic support service to bereaved families in a very special and interactive area, which will be the first and only type in the UK. The garden has characters located around it from a memorial book called Dear Mum, which is designed to help anyone who's lost a loved one, but it's particularly aimed at helping children deal with grief and loss, whether that be from a parent or a sibling or even a friend. As the children and their families make their way around the garden, they'll encounter these characters who will retell the whole story of Dear Mum through inscriptions at each statue. The garden will provide a supportive and mindful space, allowing visitors the chance to grieve, to talk, ask questions and learn about bereavement. Children and their parents will also be encouraged to spot a number of bees and mini beasts that have been hidden around the garden. There's an activity sheet which makes the journey through the garden a holistic one. They can learn about bees and also take part in what's been called a waggle dance in one of the skipping lanes. As they walk through the story, when it comes to the end, there's the creation station. And this is something that we put in which allows children to create a card which they can write a message into the person that they've lost and post it in the postbox and say the things that they wanted to say to that individual. The garden will not only support parents and children who've experienced loss, but also their siblings, and obviously it's here for the wider community. We've worked with local schools and we will encourage them to use the garden as and when they need to. We've also worked closely with the local SANS group, and we've made links with the local community groups and also T Haffen, which is a local children's hospice. There's also a willow tree available in the garden which families can arrange to have an inscription on one of the leaves for anybody who's lost a baby and wish to have a memorial there. Everybody will experience a bereavement or a loss at some point in their lives, whether that be adults, whether that be children. What I would do is encourage anybody who wants to use a space like this to come and sit, reflect, or maybe bring younger people so they start to understand grief and loss, and have a walk around and talk about the story and what it means.